So we were able to do typewriter today, and it was a beautiful day. It feels like the beginning of summer. We actually had everybody come at the last 20 minutes or so that we were out here, which we had already planned to leave at a certain time, but they all just came, all like one right after the other. But the one that stood out to me the most today was Bryant and his girlfriend. They were visiting here from Michigan. They want to move here, and actually right when Matthew was done typing their poem, there was a couple of women that came up and wanted a poem. So Matthew had me step aside and read Bryant and his girlfriend the poem. And after I read it, well, first when they came up, the girlfriend was like super stoic and just like really quiet. You could tell that she was just kind of a quiet person anyway. But after I got done reading it, both of them, like, I know I say this, but it's just so true, like their faces were just illuminated. And Brian, like his eyes were just like shining. I didn't even tell that he had like green eyes until after I wrote it, because they were just like shining. And then he looked over at his girlfriend and asked her what he thought, and she just had like this huge smile on her face, and she was like, all of that is true. And he said, yeah. And then he read it again and like kept looking over at Matthew. And so I shared like a really brief story, Matthew's testimony of how he had a back injury and was addicted to alcohol and painkillers, and the Lord completely healed him and set him free. Around the same time, the Lord just given him this gift to be able to see people, and as Matthew would say, like he just puts people in his heart and presses play, and then the Lord shows him things. And that we believe that the Lord wanted to show him something about him today and really wanted to touch them. And they just like, they kept looking over at him, and I know that they wanted more. And I told them if they wanted to wait, that Matthew would share what the Lord showed him in his heart. But he was just in the middle with that other couple. But I just told them that the Lord loves them, and that we bless them, and they were just overwhelmed with gratitude. That is just, there's nothing like it when people are one way and then the Lord touches them and they leave another way, especially just like walking downtown. It was really cool. And then that couple that was there, after we read it, she didn't say much, but she said that it was like the best part of her day, and that it really like touched her. So that's it. Thank you guys. Have a good day.